It's your first ITB, isn't it? Thank you. Welcome. How has it been?
It has been what an eye-opening experience. I've seen all the color, all the displays, and also seeing Antigua holding its own and showing what we have to offer.
Right. And I could tell that you've been quite busy as well. Lots of people coming in and discussing with you, haven't they?
Yes, I had the opportunity to meet our agents who are here. The ones from I sat and spoke with them about the packages, how the hotels are working. I met a few persons who are interested in the country. I spoke to them about why they should choose Antigua as a choice destination in the Caribbean. And it's been an experience that I'm really happy that I was able to take part in.
I know we'll discuss the numbers later with Sherry, but from what I've seen, Antigua's numbers have been up so far this year. What is making Antigua an attractive destination?
Well, you know, Antigua has always been a destination where persons can come and do the ordinary and the extraordinary. Yes, of course, all the islands have sand, sun, and sea, but we also have a wonderful mix of people who really make the country what it is, make our product what it is. We have really good hotels, we have really good food, we have really exciting culture. And we also have wonderful, breathtaking landscapes. I myself am a sort of tourism buff. And I can tell you that having done quite a few of the hikes, a few of the cruises myself, I've gone bird watching, gone turtle watching, gone snorkeling. The diversity of what we have to offer is probably second to none. And I genuinely believe that. And also, in a world where there is so much confusion and chaos and tiredness and overwork, there is still this spot called Antigua where you can just come and enjoy not just relaxing on a beach, but if you're into sports, enjoy sports. We're in Germany, I know, and cricket is not a huge thing, but if you want to play cricket, you can play cricket. If you want to play football, you play football. If you want to go hiking, you go hiking. If you want to go fishing, you go fishing. If you want to just relax and have some lovely music and lovely food, the options are extremely vast, diverse, and really classy.
I'm hearing that you actually do explore your country and do what it is you want the visitor to do as well. Is that what I'm getting from you?
That's exactly what you're getting from me. I don't want the visitor to come and spend all their time inside of a hotel. There's a beautiful island called Antigua and Barbuda, and there's so much to see. I'll give you some of my favorite points. For example, recently I went to a place called Perns Point, just behind one of our lovely hotels called Hermitage, and I was able to stand on the sand and almost put my hand up across the water and touch Guadeloupe, Montserrat, Redonda, St. Kitts Nevis. You could see all the silhouettes of all these islands. And the water itself was like a glass. I felt almost as if I could do a Jesus and walk across it and get to those islands. Absolutely beautiful, stunning. And you know, I've been also into the interior and done the hikes up along the different trails. One of my favorite ones is one from Fort Berkeley in the dockyard, the famous Nelson's Dockyard, all the way to Pigeon Point, another beach. And as you walk along the hill, you see the cacti, you see the birds, you see all the wonderful animals and all the beautiful things that we have to offer. My favorite one so far, though, was when I went to Bird Island to go and search for the racer snake. Antigua is home to a particular snake called the racer snake. And I had never seen one before. And I was told that they're very shy snakes, they're very small, they don't go very long. And I was able to see one. It was slightly gray, and I saw something move on a bit of a tree, and it was one of them. And for me, that was a fantastic experience. By the time I got my phone out to take a picture, it was gone. But it's good to see the work being done by our environmental group to preserve the racer snake, and also to preserve our offshore islands. And so that was one of my favorite moments, going to Bird Island, off the coast of Antigua.
Lovely. And quite a bit is happening, isn't it, in terms of developing tourism in Antigua and Barbuda?
Yes, you know, we always want to make our brand exciting. We always want to look at ways that we can make people want to come and actually want to stay and enjoy what they have what we have to offer. And so, for example, I know that there's several hotels coming on stream. I won't give any secrets out because, you know, that's not for me to speak to. But there are some new products coming on stream. We're also looking at restoring some more of our historical sites. So I'm really excited about work being done right now to restore two forts, Fort George and Fort James. And I believe that those will add greatly to our tourism product. At one point, Antigua was the most fortified island in the Caribbean. we have several forts, and they're still there in various stages of ruin. Dockyard being the best one, Shirley Heights being the best preserved of them. And I think that people will enjoy doing these tours, seeing what our history was like and how fortified and how well protected we were under those days of colonial rule.
What are the secrets that you don't want to share?
What are the secrets I don't want to share? Oh my goodness. The best thing is that, we want people to come and enjoy an island that doesn't feel like a concrete jungle. We don't want to build an island product that is walled in. And I think the best thing that we have to share, our best secret is there is still an Antigua and Barbudas untouched. You go to our sister island, Barbuda, and you go to the bird sanctuary, you go to the lagoon, you go to Martella Tower, you kind of get a sense of how much they are preserved their natural environment. Our secret really is to not destroy the beauty of nature and balance it really well with our need for development. And that's what we try to do.
You've been very recently in the job. You moved over to the UK as the High Commissioner in January. What's the experience been like?
Well, you're correct. The 10th of January, I made my return to the UK. I've lived here for 10 years, in the UK prior to that for 10 years. Did my undergrad, my master's, bar school, and practiced a bit of law in the UK as well. So I'm not a stranger to the United Kingdom. But, as High Commissioner, it gives you a very peripheral view of what work needs to be done and where we are, where we're seen. When I come across people who tell me that when they see Antigua, they think paradise, they think wonderful, it makes me feel good that we've been able to project that image to the world. But of course there are challenges. We want to develop, we want to make sure our people can go to school and have proper health care and have good sporting facilities. And we're working towards ensuring that all of these things are in place. Now, it's a difficult world right now. There's the crises, the issues of movement of people, the questions of the integrity of national borders. There's the Brexit debate. The issues of how do we define our space in the Commonwealth. And may I quickly say that Baroness Scotland, who will take up the leadership of the Commonwealth on the 1st of April, has Antiguan parentage and was born in Dominica. So we're very proud of her achievement. And her role as well, which is something I'm going to be working closely with her to help us to all do, is to redefine and reestablish and reaffirm the place of the Commonwealth in a 21st century world. And so I am looking forward to that as High Commissioner. I'm looking forward to keep spreading the word of Antigua and Barbuda and the wider Caribbean to people in Europe, that we have something really, really good to offer in a world where there's sometimes not much good news.